Welcome back. We are covering 20 critical reasons your business will need to accept cryptocurrency, and soon. Is your business ready? I'm going to jump right in, and before we get started, I will leave a description or a link in the description box to this playlist, as well as a cryptocurrency playlist I've put together that houses a ton of videos that will help educate you, at least get you going, give you a running start to educate yourself and your business about what this whole cryptocurrency thing is about. Then again, it's not me, droning on in terms of there's a lot of experts out there, a lot of good content for you to update yourself and to educate yourself in terms of what this whole thing is about. But I'm trying to give you a running start as it pertains to your business. And again, before we get started, click the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and click the alert button so you're notified of future content that comes out. We're going to jump right in. Number 14 and 13 in this video. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, if not definitely top 5 in the US, billionaire, the Oracle of Omaha. You can do your research on him yourself outside of this video. But for the longest time, he said that he didn't believe in gold as a justifiable asset. For years, and you can research this as well, right? For years, he said that. He said, you spend all this money to dig it out of the ground, then you put it back in the ground after you dig it up, right? Meaning a vault. And he said that for years. He said it doesn't give you enough return. He has always felt like the stock market is a great return. Guess what he just did this past year? He spent like $500 million investing in a gold mine. He said that for years about gold. And what did he just say? So Warren Buffett said he didn't believe in gold, and he just literally bought a gold mine. Is cryptocurrency next? A lot of these billionaires say one thing, and you can do so much research in terms of just from 2 years ago, what people are saying about something, and then how they've changed, right? As the times have changed. So again, I want you to ask yourself, I know there's a lot of, bad things that have been said about cryptocurrency, but most technology has been derived from the criminal element many years ago, right? And in order to catch up, the policing, the police state, the government agencies have had to also update. And because of that battle back and forth, a lot of technology has been derived that we use every day. Right, it started out back with, let's just look at the drug dealers back in the 80s, right? When they were, late 80s, 90s, they had beepers and they were communicating via beeper, right? From the pay phones, they were dropping dimes. That's a whole saying too. Dropping dimes of the payphone to notify somebody that the cops are coming. That's 2 blocks away, right? And that guy would get that pager. And again, the cops had to get ahead of that. And so what derived from that is cellular technology that we're currently using today. We're talking 5G now. A whole business that was driven by this, right? And so again, the question is, are you going to be ahead of the curve, or are you going to be behind it? Cryptocurrency is here. Just because somebody said something a couple of years ago, or because there may have been a way of doing things a couple of years ago, doesn't mean that it's currently the way it's being done. Number 13, this is huge. The ECB is moving to create a digital euro. If you don't know what the ECB is, it's the European Central Bank. It's the equivalent of our United States Federal Reserve Bank, right? And by the way, the Federal Reserve Bank is not a government agency. It is a privately held bank. You do your research on that too. That's not what this video is about. But again, these central banks are all setting themselves up to go digital. And again, if you don't believe me, go and search ECB and the digital euro. You're going to shock yourself in terms of where things are sitting right now. And if these central banks, if the European Central Union is doing this, or central bank rather, and meaning the union as well, and they're setting up the digital euro, guess what? There's a ton of businesses that do business overseas in Europe, and they do business with us. So what does that tell you? Are you going to keep just sending, using the SWIFT system and sending, dollars via the SWIFT system that takes like 2 weeks sometimes and huge fees? Listen, this thing is coming. It's getting ready to bowl you over. Do your own due diligence. I'm telling you, it is here. It is here to stay. Are you behind the 8 ball or not? Right. And so again, step your game up, make sure that you're setting your business up for success. You want to ride the wave. You don't want to be overwhelmed by it or miss it completely. So I'm going to end the video here. But again, I want to strongly encourage you to do your own research here. This is not rocket science. It's not just me saying it. It's available at your fingertips to do your own research. Click the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, click the alert button, share this video and this series and the playlist that I'm sharing in the description with other people that might benefit from it. And we will talk to you at the next recording.